at those faggot ass clothes!
Gay ass nigga!
Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video we're going to be reviewing the Harley TBS vs Mr. Sen drama. I guess you've already put two and two together of why I saved it in a playlist. But anyways, let's get right into the video.
Sen, or Senpai is Home, is a content creator who makes commentary videos that are bottom of the barrel and in most cases very lazy, low effort and poorly produced, with probably a 5-minute runtime, and in a lot of them, as has been highlighted to me by a video I saw that was ranting about Sen, which is an incredibly good video for detailing the things he's done, by the way.
I mean, where's the link?
Lack any research at all to justify the conclusions he makes, and in some of them, like his Cosmodor video, he went into that video discussing a predator allegation without doing any research at all, and without even knowing the person he was talking about or doing any research on them, simply to milk the topic for drama, which he says himself in the introduction.
You do realize that you're not the one to talk about milking drama. You do sound like a fucking crock of shit, even when you don't even realize that you made a 17-part series on Creepshow art. So here's a common theme that you'll see in Harley TBS, that he'll make a video on one specific topic or person, it really depends, and then make 2 to 3 videos on the topic at average. You can see that he did the same bullshit with Kai and Omnia, and at the very least, it's very hypocritical. You made 6 fucking videos and put them in a playlist about Chris Chan.
Shame on you!
I really do not understand how you meant to This shit just makes no fucking sense. How did you even manage to keep composure in this video? This shit is just trash. And even then, I don't understand how people fucking agreed with it. I suffered while watching this video.
As he saw videos about this topic were getting views. This type of attitude when covering serious allegations is simply unacceptable in commentary, and most of the time highlights a content creator that does not deserve the platform they have.
Pretty extreme, don't you think? Nice job, dipshit. Another bad take. Oh my god, he didn't handle this right. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. So they deserve to have no platform at all, just because they didn't handle a simple serious drama right. Well, in that case, most of the T community, if not almost all of the T community, would have been fucking terminated off the platform.
However, up to this point, I was on relatively decent terms with Sen, although he did re-upload one of my videos without any consent, without any credit, and it was like 7 minutes of my video with 30 seconds of its own input. 7 minutes of my video with 30 seconds of its own input. 30 seconds of its own input.
You lie!
So you already decide to lie and dig yourself a deeper grave, with Sen easily along with Sen easily disproving your bullshit. Even in your follow-up video on Sen, you admit that you got the time and length of the video wrong.
As you can see here, the reason I strike the content where I strike the video was from 57 seconds to 2:05, which is when my content appears. My strike, although I got the time and length of his video wrong, Way
to go if you haven't already set a record for spewing a bunch of fucking bullshit.
I then strike down, by the way, because it wasn't fair use, because he was also using Ghost of Grievous video, which they will vouch for me, was completely out of fair use.
Yeah, they vouched for you because they're fucking Meat Rider.
Oh nigga, you gay!
And Sen then went on a live stream trying to destroy my reputation, which I hopped on and very easily mocked him into giving up, because Sen's the type of person that's like, debate me live. So I debated him live, proved him a pussy, and won that whole debate of him admitting at the end that my strike was completely valid.
I hear a fucking crock of shit. But even then, if it quite literally was not fair use, there's no point in striking a fucking meme compilation. It looks bitchy and it makes you look stupid as fuck. Nice job, retard. Like, dude, you're an actual fucking idiot. You started drama over a fucking meme completion.
I'd like to start this video by going from minimal severity to maximum severity. So I'm going to start with the topic that's genuinely quite close to me and hurts me in quite a few ways. But when I called out Sen on some of his racist comments that he made publicly on Twitter, Sen quote tweeted me saying, "Stop lying and go figure out what identity you are today." Now, this is a clearly transphobic comment and is intended to target me as a minority in a way to mock me.
It's intended to target me. Like, shut the fuck up. You want to be part of a minority group so fucking badly, like, stop. You have a constant grasp for getting at the fucking victim when the drama is targeted towards you. The only reason why this drama is starting up with you and Sin is because you struck a fucking meme compilation. It shows that you're that much of a fucking pathetic excuse for a commentator. Especially for the fact that you want to be part of a minority group super badly. I don't get your obsession. But no, Harley, it isn't transphobia. How about you actually learn what words mean? You're not fucking trans. You're not all this transgender bullshit. You're just someone who goes by they, them. Like, I could possibly give a fuck less. And most of the time, people don't fucking call you by they, them. They just call you he, him, or it's fucking his. Like, what the fuck? And now, I doubt that you even care about pronouns like at all. You have all these big ass creators like Millie Malware, Hopeless Peaches, Just a Robot, Prismate Luke, but it's only bad when Mr. Sin does it because you're a fucking little bitch. You like to do nothing but act like a fucking piece of shit instead of just actually tanking it. Like realistically, you could have just laughed your ass off on Sin and you could have been fine. But instead, since you want to grasp at being the victim very badly, you decide to play it off as something that's way more bigger than it actually is. Like, I doubt that barely anybody cares, and when people do, they're just doing it to agree with you. They're not doing their own research. They're not giving their own opinions on the situation. They're just there to agree with you because they don't do research.
Now, before anyone says that this is a joke, if you advocate for or support racist or transphobic jokes towards the minority in question in a hateful and toxic way like this, you are supporting transphobic behavior and racist behavior, and I don't care to listen to any excuses of, oh, it's just comedy, because this isn't funny.
Shut your fucking mouth. You see what I mean by he tries to play the victim so bad? You're not even doing a good job at it. You're just stating your retarded ass opinion that nobody asked for. You're going around saying, oh, this isn't funny. This is sexual harassment. Like, go fucking off yourself. Going around tryharding using emotion while spreading false information to try and get people on his side. Well, I mean, it worked, but it's not gonna work here. It's complete bullshit. I'm not falling for that. It worked for Harley's fan base and it worked against Mr. Sin, but I'm not falling for this. It looks fucking fucking ridiculous.
This is just targeted harassment and very discriminatory. This is just targeted harassment and very discriminatory. This is just targeted harassment and very discriminatory.
Gay ass nigga!
Harley, please stop. You hurt. You hurt a lot. And notice earlier when he was crying about the message that Sin told him that he said you support transphobic and racist behavior? Racism isn't transphobia. How do I support racist and transphobic behavior if I'm being... Like, what the fuck? It's not even transphobic. It's transphobia that's not there. This isn't fucking killing two birds in one stone. That's not what we're doing here.
It's not funny if nobody is laughing at the joke and everyone that isn't an edgy 14-year-old on Twitter is telling you you're fucking disgusting and you shouldn't be making these comments on a public platform. It's not based or cool or a mask off funny moment. It's just fucking transphobic and gross.
Ah, yes. Comedy is fucking disgusting.
But genuinely, those comments don't really affect me. I've had more than enough on my videos talking about that type of stuff in my life, so I don't genuinely care that much.
Then why the fuck did you just try to grasp at the victim card earlier?
Sen quote tweeted me saying, "Stop lying and go figure out what identity you are today." Now, this is a clearly transphobic comment and is intended to target me as a minority in a way to mock me. Now, before anyone says that this is a joke, if you advocate for or support racist or transphobic jokes towards the minority in question in a hateful and toxic way like this, you are supporting transphobic behavior and racist behavior, and I don't care to listen to any excuses of, oh, it's just comedy, because this isn't funny. This is just targeted harassment and very discriminatory.
Ah, yes. I genuinely don't care that much. Harley is one slimy, manipulating motherfucker, but it's not that hard to find a contradiction. It's kind of sad that people didn't even point this shit out. Like, you have to be a literal fucking retard. But then again, Harley's fan base don't care about the truth, and they never do care about the truth. If they really did care about the truth, they would start doing their own research. And most importantly, telling Harley, hey man, this is a complete shit fucking video. The only thing is was that Sen did really fucking poor on the counterback, but I guess people felt more relieved that Sen was taking the brunt of the abuse and the ass whooping anyway, that it didn't really even matter. We still are going to be making fun of this video, and also his two others, which are... they fucking suck.
Which is why I said that that was the least severe thing Sen's done.
Well, I mean, it did get a fucking rise out of you earlier.
What I have to bring to you is proof of Sen knowingly calling a black male a chimp and saying he's chimping out because he made a comment calling out racists in the anime community. The clip you're about to see is in reference to Sen talking about a BLM activist content creator who's talking and advocating for the equality within the anime community. This content creator is called Heavenly Control, and in Sen's own screenshot that he uses, you can see Heavenly Control's profile picture is literally of him, which is a black male, and considering he's advocating for BLM, it should be 100%, maybe 200% obvious to Sen that this guy is black. Yet, Sen decides, nonetheless, to say he's chimping out. I'll play it to you now.
But holy crap, man, what's wrong with you? You're supposed to be Mr. BLM representation for the anime community, and you're just acting like a chimp. You know how chimps, chimp out and they...
Now, in my personal opinion, this highlights to me that Sen is using the terms chimping out and calling people chimps only when he's referring to black people, as he's only done it with Sen and this person to my knowledge.
I quite literally cannot defend this. I am black too. All you have to do is check my Discord server and check my Twitter and see how many times I say nigga. I'm not saying I'm black to defend Sen or whatever the fuck. I'm saying I'm black because it's literally what I am. And if you want physical fucking proof, well, here you go. I mean, yeah, it does look a little suspect, but at the very least, it's a whole 2 times, and I don't know any other instances of Sen doing this. Am I gonna get mad over this? No, not really. Mostly because it'd be fucking dumb to call someone a monkey just because of their race, knowing that all humans evolved from fucking monkeys, so I don't see anybody's point. There's no point in calling somebody's people a fucking monkey when you evolved from one yourself. So by calling someone a specific race a monkey or a chimp, you would automatically make yourself look like a fucking idiot, mostly because we literally all evolved from one. It's not that hard to spot the similarities. Most of this video is essentially Harley fucking saying that Sen is racist and all this shit, and how he didn't respond to Kai Y. So we're gonna be skipping to a part we actually care about.
But you see, Sen's smart. Sen's very slimy. When I called him out for all of this shit, especially the racist comments, Sen tried to bring up the fact that in the past, I had associated with a content creator called Pieman. Now, his point wasn't that I supported anything discriminatory that Pieman did in any way. His point was that I liked a completely unrelated reply to one of my tweets from Pieman. Now, if this doesn't come across to you as reaching, then I don't know what does, but to explain to you why Sen is trying to use Pieman as a gotcha moment against me. So, Pieman is a content creator who released one video in particular where he did blackface. By the way, Pieman's a POC, and also he had a swastika on his shirt as his post sign. It was intended to be a joke, and Pieman was basically being like, haha, you shouldn't hire me because I'll be a liability to your company. Which is a joke that I completely disagree with personally, and it's not my type of humor. I'm not the type of person that finds edgy humor funny in any way. I like edgy humor when it discriminates towards me, and it's between people I'm close with and know they're joking.
I can smell the fucking bullshit through the screen. And I clearly do not give a fuck if it's somebody that you're close with. You either do like the humor, or you don't like the humor. You do have a problem, but you don't have a problem. You have to pick one. You can't just make yourself look like a fucking contradiction.
But this type of humor isn't my type of humor.
Well, I mean, we can tell.
But because Kai called out Sen for complimenting and saying Lamau in reply to this video, Sen's trying to make it seem like I support Pieman's controversial posts.
I'm sorry, why was that call out ever even needed? It sounded fucking retarded.
And trying to make it seem like in any way I agree with Pieman's post, or that I am in any way a bad person because I didn't publicly disavow Pieman, but I publicly disavowed Sen. What Sen's not understanding here is that I have never publicly associated with Pieman in my content. However, I appeared on a live stream with Sen, which means that a lot of my audience may have gone over and supported Sen. As such, I have to publicly denounce Sen's behavior, as I don't support it and I don't want my audience believing I do. I don't want that to be my audience. I don't want my audience to be built up of racists and transphobes.
Harley, shut the fuck up. You genuinely sound so fucking stupid. Your audience are going to become racist and transphobes over 2 edgy jokes. What a fucking crock of shit.
But Sen tried to use this whole Pieman thing against me, despite me literally only liking a completely unrelated tweet from Pieman, and it shows how manipulative Sen is. Sen will use anything to try and get ahead of you, and will trying to make it seem like a gacha moment, where he's like, haha, look, now you're the one that's bad, because you liked an unrelated tweet and replied to one of your tweets.
And you don't do the exact same thing in this video? Ha ha, he made a slightly edgy joke about my fucking pronouns. Ha ha ha, you did something so bad.
Which is unrelated. I don't support anything Pieman said, and you can like one tweet in particular out of someone's tweets or reply to it without agreeing with their terrible behavior. That should come without any surprise. For example, there's videos with PewDiePie where he's made collaborations with people that have political opinions that a lot of people don't agree with. That doesn't mean that PewDiePie by extension supports those political opinions. However, what it does mean is that PewDiePie made a completely unrelated piece of content with a person, which was a you laugh you lose, with someone that in that content doesn't discriminate in any way. By the way, if you're wondering who the controversial creator I'm referencing is, it's Ben Shapiro. You see, that's irrelevant to the argument though, because what PewDiePie produced with Ben Shapiro was non-discriminatory, in no way caused any harm, and in no way implied that PewDiePie agreed with any of the beliefs that Ben Shapiro held. And that's the difference between Pieman and Sen. But I'm pretty sure that any one of my viewers, or anyone in general for that matter, can comprehend the fact that Sen is making up shit about me and trying to insinuate that I'm way worse of a person than I am to try and get criticism off of his back.
And you did the same thing over a joke. Please shut the fuck up. You tried to make him look so bad over a joke. Like, Jesus Christ. Did it piss you off that bad? Or are you going to do nothing but lie and contradict yourself throughout this whole entire video?
This is the same technique that Prismmate Luke used, which makes me feel like Sen is very similar to Prismmate Luke. This is the two-quote fallacy, which is where you reply to criticism with criticism in a way to try and negate the original criticism given to you. And that's a technique Sen is using here to get any backlash off of his back by being like, no, because you do the same. You see, I caught you. You're exposed now, which takes away no merit from the original allegations made against Sen, nor would it prove him innocent of any of the claims I made against him.
Well, I mean, he's innocent from the transphobia claim. The racism claim I find pretty suspect. I mean, he only did it with like 2 people. You did have a good point with the Pieman thing, but you kind of made it look hypocritical and you contradicted yourself from earlier.
Face.